Hi, welcome to the Market Alert for Thursday, the 31st of August 2017, last day of August. So yesterday, the pound is trading sideways initially, to fast forward all the way through to the release of the 115 and 130 ADP news and employment, and then you see the market move lower, and then you see the market come off the lows. And I've spoken about this many times before. If the market comes off the lows like this and you've got buying there, you can expect the market to move higher, and that's precisely what the market did after it came back and found support. I'll just go back there. That's about as much as I've got. There we go. And if you have a look, I'll just see if I can find it. Try that one. Yeah, you can see there, obviously the other one's recorded, and that's because this one is showing up as a losing trade, which it wasn't. Then you've got the buy trade. This is the live chart now. You can see how the market came off those lows, huge volume, and then the market became sideways, and then again you've got those clusters of sideways within the pound. And in the daily chart of the pound as well, again you've got that same picture where you've had sideways, and then we've got that moving out to the upside, and then all of those we've seen move to the downside after breaking, and again downside breaks out, and then there. So still sideways for the pound. News wise today, well, the market's probably getting ready for tomorrow's non-farm payroll figures. There's nothing high impact except for the unemployment claims at 1:30, which is the weekly one from the US. That will be this one here, but again that's likely to be ignored because of the big one tomorrow. Pending home sales is the only thing that's going to be out when the Dow is open, but I would expect it to be sideways for the reasons I've just mentioned there. So moving over to the Dow, I see the market open. We see the short order fill there, and we see precisely the same thing that we just saw in the pound following the ADP news, and that is we've got the market big volume coming off the lows. This supports the market, and then prices managed to close back above the 21,850. And then we have a buy signal that's not filled. Market moves back down again, gets you back to break even. You know it's quiet, or just down a few points there. You know it's really quiet at the beginning of this session. You don't have to leave the stop out here. We are below the 20 bar average, but the market's been open for some 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35 minutes and not moved, and then starts to come back, and then motors on towards the upside there as we head towards the crude oil figures. They are then released, not good, but then the market again, see, it brings you back down to a few points, and then eventually it breaks to the upside because, as we said before, we've got this here. The market's not going down, there's no selling around here, fairly low volume until we get the crude oil figures, and then the market goes sideways to higher. And another sell signal there that wasn't filled, and then we have a buy signal just before the quiet part of the session. See the market moving sideways through here. Then Trump talks about his tax reforms, and we see the market move higher. I'm just going to switch over to this chart so you can see the full picture. And there you see prices moving higher, and then the stop at the 21,900 level as prices then become sideways. And then we had a bit of a sell signal at the close, but I don't think that appears on the live chart. Let me just, oh no, I finished trading, that's why this switches off. There you go. That's why it was after the buy signal, the market then just started to trade sideways, and having recovered over here, if you let the trade go to the stop, it was a 42 point loss, and then this is 40 points just up to the line here. And as well, and the market trades through the scalp line, not on massive volume, but the next one that opens is still above the scalp, which I'll just show you. And here you can see it just here where the scalp closed through, and then the market just carried on up to the 21,900 level there. Right, let's have a quick look at the implied volatility. So the implied is down on yesterday's, or the previous days I should say, at 9.32. We came in yesterday at 9.15, so down from 9.32 to 9.15. The market moving higher, say, on Trump's tax reforms proposals. See again what the market thinks, but it's we started going sideways again inside of this bigger range of volatility that we had. We're starting to see this sort of picture build up again now as we've gone through the last few days, but then all things could change tomorrow with the non-farm payroll figure, so we'll see what happens then. Right, that'll do it for this one. If you see anything odd or strange or anything to report, I will let you know, but I would expect a fairly quiet session because of the non-farm payroll figures tomorrow. Right, that'll do it for me. I shall see you in the next one as ever. Thanks for watching.